Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am looking a mess today because I was not planning on making a video, but we have an update about the court case, the very first hearing between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively. Now, neither one of them were actually in court present, but their lawyers were there and they discussed the gag order as well as whether or not Bryan Freedman was going to be able to depose Blake Lively or not. Now, the gag order is a little bit interesting compared to what I've heard gag orders be before, so we will get into that, but I just want to hop on here really quick and let you know what is going on. If you want more real-time updates, please follow my Instagram and TikTok. They are linked below. We are almost to 10K on Instagram, and I would love to get to 10K by my birthday on March 16th, so go follow over there to help a girl out. All right, let's get into this. I'm going to do this quickly, but also we have a lot to get through, so let's get into it. Okay, let's start with whether or not Bryan Freedman will be able to be deposing Blake Lively or not. Now, you may be wondering why she even thinks that she can choose who deposes her and who doesn't, and that's basically because they submitted a form asking basically that she don't want Bryan Freedman to be questioning her. So this is from Justin Baldoni's lawyers to the court, saying, counsel for Miss Lively has made it clear that Miss Lively does not want Mr. Freedman to be the attorney who takes her deposition. We are unaware of any situation that would warrant the deposed party to have a choice in which attorney takes her deposition. Parties to litigation simply do not have the right to decide which of the other opponent's attorneys may or may not take their deposition or perform any other aspects of the opposing party's case. And essentially, the judge agreed and told her lawyer that she does not get to choose who deposes her. She's just afraid of Bryan Freedman, as honestly I would be. This man is out to get her. And I think this may cause her actually to lean towards the side of settling, which I hope Justin Baldoni and his lawyer do not end up settling and they take this to court and finish it. But if she's this afraid of Bryan Freedman, this may push her in the direction of settling. Now, the lawyer also brought up the website that was put out this weekend, saying Blake's lawyer also complained about Justin Baldoni's new website dedicated to the case, telling the judge they think this is improper. Bryan Freedman, his lawyer, defended this by saying that Blake's team is doing the same thing, citing the New York Times article where Blake first made her sexual harassment claims against Justin. He says the paper only gave Justin 12 hours of notice of their hit piece and says Blake's team was behind the story, though the judge says there's no evidence that's true. Blake Lively's lawyer does not like Bryan Freedman and says he is being way too chatty about this case to the public, giving them little wiggle room to respond in the court of the public opinion. Basically afraid that any of the jury is basically already going to have their mind made up by the time they get in there, because Justin Baldoni's lawyer has said so much publicly about this that most of us technically have our minds made up and they feel like they have no wiggle room, which tells me that they don't have any evidence against this to prove otherwise, or they could just prove against it. They could just show us the evidence, like, nope, this is what happened, and then okay, whoever the jury is, even if they think Justin's in the right, if they had proof behind anything that Justin's lawyer has put out, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. They're just scared. But it says, we are pleased with the results of today's hearing and eager to move forward immediately with discovery in the case. The court granted our request that all attorney in this matter actually follow the rules of law and not make any statements that could prove the jury. This case deals with serious allegations of sexual harassment and relations. We will hold the defendants accountable, and we are confident that once all the evidence is submitted in this matter, Miss Lively will prevail. This is actually from Blake Lively's lawyer, not Justin Baldoni's lawyer. Now, as far as the gag order goes, no, there's not technically a gag order put in place, but it's not quite that simple. So the judge said that he declined to impose restrictions on what Justin Baldoni's attorney can say about the legal fight with Blake Lively, but warned him that he may move up the March 2026 date and the trial date if the press battle continues. He's basically saying, like, watch your mouth, or I'm going to have to move this court date up before this case gets tainted any more by the public eye than it already is. Which honestly, Bryan Freedman was like, good with that, because I mean, we already know everything. Like, he literally has a website of proof. Like, he doesn't need to say anything else. So he's like, yep, you got it, judge, no problem. Which honestly, I feel like that is a win for Justin. Blake Lively's lawyer says this was a good day and he's happy with the results. I don't see how he is happy with the results. Bryan Freedman can question Blake Lively, and there's no gag order. Literally both things of him was denied. I don't know he's gaslighting us. He's gaslighting us. All right, hopefully that made sense. I think the gag order thing is very interesting. I think that's one reason that Justin Baldoni's lawyer, Bryan Freedman, put out that website this weekend. So it's already out there. They already have all the information out there that we need to see. That way he's like, okay, fine. Yeah, I don't need to say anything else. I'm good. So let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you follow my Instagram and TikTok. A link below in the description. And until next time, love you. Bye.